Welcome back to my channel Wake Up Bright, where I share all of the things that help me live each day a little brighter. I'm April Lauren and I'm on a journey to lose 200 pounds. I am now trying to lose a little less than 150 pounds. So very excited to be on this journey and to be sharing it with you. In this video, my family and I are doing staycation part 3. And on this day, we went to Osage Beach, which has a very special place in my heart. I love this area. I love it so much. And yeah, I'm just gonna share what we did as a family. So the first thing that we did was go to Bridal Cave. I always want to say Bridal Veil because there's a Bridal Veil Falls in Utah, but it's Bridal Cave. And yes, they do actual weddings in this cave. So we got there, we went through the gift shop. The hubs and I decided to splurge and we got one of those like mortar things. What it's been called, I don't remember. But I was very excited. We didn't get that until we were leaving. But that was like the first thing I saw and I just loved it. So I'm very excited about it. And so we went there. Our little nephew rode the Flintstone ride. He loved it. It was really precious. And then everybody went down to feed the fishes. It was so much fun. Those fish were huge, so big. The fish were so big. It was really fun feeding them. They actually, so if you ever go there, you go through a first gift shop and then you go like kind of down some stairs, and then there's the entrance to the cave with another gift shop. And in that gift shop, they'll give you bags of food for free. And then you just go down the stairs and you feed the fishes. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun if you're ever in the area. Jackson loved it. It was so cute to watch. My husband loved it. My brother-in-law loved it. They really, I think, quite enjoyed looking at what they potentially could catch if they had ever came to fish off Lake of the Ozarks. And it was just a fun time.
They're like kind of staying underneath the dock.
You want us to feed some more? You want to feed the fishies? Yeah.
You got that carp right there. He's a belong. Yeah, but carp ain't good to eat for nothing. They're just trash fish. Yeah.
That's so rude.
But hey, I mean, they do got the bluegill out there. Those taste good.
So after we hung out, I think we got there maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes before our tour started. And so once they called that our tour was about to start, we went up and got in line and we went on a little adventure through the cave. And this cave, it's probably one of my favorite caves that I've been through. So there's one other that I went into not long after this cave, and I like the two of them are pretty high up on my list. I've been to a lot of caves in my life. I like caves. I don't know why, but I do. So they're just so neat. I think I like hidden beauty. I don't know. I also like that they're always like the perfect temperature, and yeah, I always enjoy a good cave. There were some extremely tight spaces in this cave and some extremely slippery spots in this cave, and I was very happy that one, I didn't have too much anxiety about the slipperiness. Like before, I would be so afraid that something would happen that it would deter me from actually going through with an activity, and I'm happy about doing kind of menial tasks like walking through a cave at a slow pace. But it's exciting. It's exciting to be able to do that and to not be where I was last year, where this would have been, I would have been miserable. I would have been so miserable. And I don't think I would have fit. So when you very first get to Bridal Cave, when you first get in there, there's like an open room and they take everybody's picture. And then you have to go through this teeny tiny, I can't remember what the name of it was, this teeny tiny little space. And I don't think I would have fit through it last year. I think I would have been horrifically embarrassed and had to go. I mean, and they say like it's a tight fit, and it is. It's a tight fit. And it was a beautiful and fun time, and I'm so grateful for it. and the water at the end was so clear and beautiful. And there was just so many formations. It was just a beautiful, beautiful cave. If you were ever at Lake of the Ozarks or in Missouri at all, this is a beautiful cave to go to. So we went to Merrimack Caverns last year, and I just showed y'all fantastic caverns. I would say Bridal Cave I enjoyed it more than Merrimack, although I love Merrimack Caverns. It was pretty fantastic. And I like Merrimack better than Fantastic Caverns. Fantastic Caverns is cool. It's not as interesting as a cave. It's not as diverse. Like what you're looking at isn't extremely different from like one room. I don't think there's a lot of rooms either in Fantastic Caverns. Anyway, I like seeing like weird formations and like weird color, like I don't know. Caves are fun. I just enjoy them a lot. I would love to get to a point physically where I could go caving. That would be awesome.
You can see it's very tall and slick all the way up, so those explorers had to find a way up and around it. They did so by climbing this wall right over here. You'll see a few spots that actually made little handholds and footholds to climb it. And after getting up that, they had to move across this ledge, and you're going to see a small piece of wood on the upper right side of this wall. Now that piece of wood is actually a bridge the early explorers left behind. After leaving that board behind, they went farther in. They went through a series of crawl spaces, bridges, all kinds of nasty stuff that we're not going to go through today.
Like to go exploring caves. That would be just the best. And
patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams stay the same.
You guys just take a look behind you right there.
Oh wow.
you can see the water.
Oh, that's so cool.
Good swimming.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. We can stand that way, out that way, but as soon as we do, disintegrates and turns to dust. This is how old it is. So we're keeping it where it is and we're falling that way. Right now we're also about.
So after we got done, I bought 2 shirts because it was buy one get 1 shirt free. So I bought 2 shirts. Stupid, but I like them. There's a brand, it's called Comfort Colors of t-shirts, and the t-shirts are really thick and it's my favorite. If I ever sell any merch again, I'm going to do Comfort Colors. Like last year I did it through Teespring. I mean, I don't want to speak in absolutes because it's possible that I'll just use Teespring. I would like to do Comfort Colors merch at some point, potentially. If I ever have like a design and a theme, I don't know. Anyway, maybe I should make that like a goal, like once I hit 75 down, do merch, or once I hit 100 pounds down, like halfway there, then do merch. I don't know, comment down below and let me know what you think. I think halfway there, that would be a good incentive, like on top of like, I would love, once I get halfway there, for my husband and I to do something special, like some kind of special trip with a physical activity that I can do. Like, I don't know, but something awesome. So once we wrapped up with the cave, we almost immediately drove to Ha Ha Tonka. So you guys have seen Ha Ha Tonka. It was in my anniversary video. I'll put a tag up top. And my husband and I did the full hike for Ha Ha Tonka on our anniversary. It was beautiful. but the waters were even more beautiful this day, so I'm including a lot of the footage. But what we did is we just drove to the spots. So at this point in the vacation, we had done a lot of physical activity, like as far as lots of walking. I mean, I think I was getting like over 15,000 steps a day, and I wasn't actually like going for intense walks or like doing anything like that. We were just moving and hiking, going for walks, and like constant activity, which is awesome. Like, I really think that's the game changer in my weight loss journey where I'm at, is increasing my daily activity outside of my workouts. I think that that's where I struggle the most, is constant, like not constant activity, but actually moving, like moving throughout the day as opposed to just relying on my workouts to get that movement. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I lost my train of thought. So we drove to Ha Ha Tonka, and it's still like a little tiny trail out to see the castle ruins, and my family really enjoyed it, and it was just fun. It was fun to share that with them. It was fun to share a place that has grown on me living in Missouri, and we're going to miss it. We're going to miss this place so much, and so to be able to share it with our family is pretty magical. It's pretty magical. So we went to Ha Ha Tonka, we went around, we hung out, then there was a little like hike. So my husband dropped us off and then went and found, we weren't sure where to park, and he found it, and there was actually a cute little like nature trail that you took to go to the parking lot, which was really fun. So when we went back to the car, we took the nature trail, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. So we didn't do the hike this time, but we are back at Ha Ha Tonka.
Ha Ha.
With the in-laws.
Tonka. Okay, it has to be a 1931 steel penny.
I don't know if I have access. I'd only give you a penny though.
What?
I can't do special pennies. I only can do a penny.
Then I'm not doing it.
Okay, well that sucks.
And that's the only special penny I do it for, because that special penny.
So it's been a fun day in the Ozarks with my brother and sister-in-law, so Ricky's sister and her husband and their adorable little baby, our nephew. And we're about to go to dinner once we leave here, so we just parked close. There's a tiny trail, like there's a parking spot and then a tiny trail to it, and that's what we did instead of parking down where we parked last time and doing the stairs, which we did the cave earlier, which you guys I'm sure already saw. It's just been a good day. It's been a good day saying goodbye. It's probably the last time that we'll be at the Ozarks before we move. Maybe the hubs and I will come back, but maybe not. Anyway, well, I'll talk to you later. Where are you going? Hi, cute baby. Hi, cute baby. Jackie, look. Jackie, look. Giddy up, Uncle Ricky, giddy up! Giddy up, Uncle Ricky! And after we went to the top, Anna was so determined that she was going to catch a turtle, or find a turtle, just to see a turtle. Like, turtles were very, very, very important.
That's not true. I saw a lot more turtles than you saw. One turtle. Man, those
There's
turtles
two.
are mating.
Why can't you just leave the turtles at peace?
Go next to the turtle. I'm wondering what that is.
Where?
It's next to the turtle.
That's bass.
Think that's a bass?
That is definitely a bass.
Yeah, so many turtles.
Yeah, the water's so much. Yeah, the water's so much clearer today.
That's beautiful.
It's only getting clearer.
So we went down and tried to find, there were tons of turtles, and they were in the water and they were super cute. And I think that only heightened her interest in like seeing a turtle. So if you don't know, in Missouri and in other parts of the world, I'm sure, like, turtles have mating season and they just come out of the woodwork. Turtles are everywhere. And sadly that happened literally like 3 days after they left. Almost immediately after they left, the turtles came out. And there were some early yeah. Anyway, so we went down, we did the trail down at the bottom to where the stairs are, and then instead of going up the stairs, we just turned around and went back. It's just beautiful. This is a beautiful place. Very picturesque, and just something that I want to keep in my memory forever. It's just beautiful. And then we went to dinner, and it's just this, it's a tiny restaurant. I wish we could have sat outside, but it was going to storm, so they weren't seating anyone outside. But you sit in this tiny room, there's only probably like 10-15 tables, and it just has the most beautiful view of Lake of the Ozarks. It's so beautiful. And we just enjoyed a really nice dinner and I loved it. It's just good memories, good memories. And with that, well, we were going to get dessert and I think no one did. They didn't have what we had thought about getting. So no dessert, which was not a bad thing for me. While I paused the weight loss mentality, I still tried to make the best, healthiest choices out of the options that I had in front of me. Even though I have curved, and I just shared it in my last video, pausing to me only means that I am not pressuring myself to have a victory over the scale. The scale is a terrible place for me to put my self-worth or like to judge my journey. And when I get in the mindset that I'm in right now, weight loss journey aside, just where I'm at, it's overwhelmingly the negative wins. And so it's very important for me to manage that. And this is just one of the ways that I manage that. So like it or not, it is what I did. It is what I did. So at the end of their visit, I weighed in and it was my weigh-in day and I was 2 pounds up, a little over 2 pounds up. So I weighed in at 299.8 pounds, which, because I had decided to pause and because it was only, I really thought it was going to be more, I'll be honest. I thought that I was gonna balloon up. Like in my mind, when I was like, okay, I'm gonna pause, but I'm gonna continue to weigh, so that way I know if my healthy choices aren't so healthy. And I think it just worked really well. So when I weighed in, I was 2.1 pounds up. And yes, that frustrates me. And it just impresses upon me the importance of taking some time and etching out a plan for the rest of May and for the transition for when we do go to move. Like having a better plan in place hopefully will bring me some more peace. Like I wish I would have sat down and planned this out months ago. I kind of did, but I never wrote it down. And there's something about like writing your intentions down that helps, because I feel like now that the time is here, I'm just all over the place and I feel like nothing's right. And like I said, when I'm overstressed, I have a propensity to really like double down on negativity. So both inwardly, my thoughts become more negative. I become more negative when people say or do negative things towards me, where normally I can brush things off. It's overwhelmingly out of proportion. Like, do people on the internet and who do not know me, do their accusations and their assumptions, does it matter to me really? No, it doesn't. But in the state of mind I'm in, when people say negative things, it is blown out of proportion by importance level in my mind. And then I dwell on that negativity. So it is a me problem. And it's people sometimes suck problem. People are sometimes awful. But it's more about me. It's more about my reaction to it. I 100% can control my reactions to things. And then when I'm in the state of mind I'm in right now, I'm like, you should 100% be controlling your reactions to this, and you should be a better person and be able to completely control your reactions to this. Why can't you control yourself? And that's when I start spiraling, and I don't want us, the whole reason for pausing, and I just am going to keep talking about this until I'm back to normal, I feel like. So sorry that I'm going to be a broken record, but I feel like my whole intention with pausing, and it's mostly working, is to prevent myself from spiraling. The whole point is to prevent myself, or to help make things manageable so that I don't spiral over the course of all of the changes that are happening and come out on the other side 20 pounds heavier or more, or any. I don't want to be heavier. Like, I do not want to pass that 300 pound. I want to lose weight, and if I do lose weight, awesome. But I'm just freeing myself of the pressures of having to have that. The other thing I think that's kind of affected me is that while this month I haven't done any of my non-scale, and maybe that's a big factor, maybe that's a big key, and maybe I'm having a big aha moment. I haven't done any of my non-scale points of measure this month, and I don't see how I'm going to be able to. And maybe if I did that, I would be in a better state of mind. But at the same time, I'm at that point where I'm not going to be seeing as much improvement month to month, I think. I don't know, maybe that's just me self-sabotaging, like, or trying to give myself an excuse for poor performance, but I hope not. But my whole thing is it's harder to push myself, and this is a good thing. It's harder for me to get my heart rate up. It's harder for me to push faster than I'm pushing without like running or doing something that my body's not ready for by any means. And so it's just an interesting spot to be at. Anyway, I'm excited to share my journey with you, and I hope that you will still keep watching. And if you don't, that's okay too. I understand. And thanks for letting me share my little vacation with you. This video, it's a happy video. Yes, I am up. No, that does not define me nor my journey, and I'm not convinced it's not just water weight. Like, a little bit of change in type of physical activity, a little bit more allowance on my diet. Not huge, it's not like I'm hitting up Mickey D's or any kind of fast food restaurants. I'm just, you know, when I'm out, I eat my dinner and I order the healthiest thing that I can. I'm gonna have a bite of their cheesecake, and if I want to order one of my own, then I'm going to. And that's where I'm at, and 2 pounds is the price that I pay. And we'll see if it goes like I think. I mean, I'm in control. It's going like I think it is. This is right. This is right for me. And it might not be right for you. And if it's not, don't do it. But this is the right thing for me. I love you, and I will see you probably tomorrow or the next day. So, see you soon. Love you, bye.